How's it going, everybody? Optifire here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Transformers Masterpiece MP-28 Hot Rodimus. So here we are, and there he is, and we'll take a quick look at the packaging since I do have it. Here it is. You get a picture of Hot Rod right there in his robot mode, vehicle mode. Takara Tomy. You do get Hot Rodimus Cybertron Cavalier MP-28 Autobot logo, Japanese. I don't know what that says. On this side, you get Hot Rodimus in a robot mode there. On the top, you get Transformers Masterpiece, MP-28, Cybertron Cavalier, Hot Rodimus, Takara Tomy. On this side, you get Transformers Masterpiece, MP-28, Cybertron Cavalier, Hot Rodimus, Takara Tomy. Here's the underside in case you care. And on the back, obligatory product shots. And one, I'm pretty sure this one's the bio. If you can translate that for me, that'd be great. But you can see he does all these things here and all the stuff that he comes with. So that's it. As I just hit my light and knocked everything down. Now, I got this in an eBay bid, so the chrome is worn off on it, but you can see that orange there. Same thing here, like we get the nice gold. See the chrome's worn off here and on here, unfortunately, but it's alright. It's got silver for the rims. You can see the orange here in the back. Got his fins up here. Here's the underside. And he does roll really well. Even though he barely has any clearance under there, he still rolls really, really nice. And I like that. And for a quick comparison, here it is with a figure I got yesterday. I'll explain this story when we review him, but it's with the original Cliff Jumper. Of course, it's bigger. This is the deluxe one by Takara Tomy, this Masterpiece. But you can see. There you have that. And here he is with Optimus Prime. This is the Magic Square one, but it's still an amazing one. And of course, Prime is longer, which makes sense because he is a truck compared to a Cavalier. So, yeah, but you know, those are really good. He does come with quite a bit of accessories, actually. A few of them are for robot mode, so we'll show those off when we get to it. But you do get two guns right here. And they are nicely molded and painted. And they're molded differently. Like you can see this one here is molded. It's got like these fins here in the back as well as the color scheme. You can see all that right there. That's actually really cool. Then this one here is a different mold compared to it. I think that's actually cool that they did that. Now, you have options here on where to store it. You can actually open this up here, and I think this has to come down. You know, that wouldn't make sense. You can, in theory, you should be able to put this on, everything's, there we go. You should be able to put this in there. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, which I probably am, but you can do that. But there are these two square posts that are spring loaded. You just take, make sure it's folded in. Put one gun there, and take the other one and put it right there, like so. And, you know, you can have them doing drive-bys with these. You can just go pew, 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 die Decepticons, pew, pew. I don't know. Hey, it's something you can do if you wanted. They do go in there securely. And that is actually, that's pretty much it. There is another feature, but I don't have the right matrix for it, so we're going to have to utilize a different one. And it works better in robot mode. So, speaking of robot mode, let's get down to the transformation. So, first thing we want to do is come here, just bring this down right here, like so. Take this side, bring that down as well, like that. And then we can, I'm trying to just get the head straight. Kind of just undo these here, like so. Now, it's kind of help out to get under here, because these do tab in, and I'll show you where in a minute. But in theory, once you do that, you should be able to swing this whole thing around. And then those bits I was talking about, these ones here, they tab in right there and there. So, but when you bring this up, there is this tab that's going to slide into that slot right there. So just make sure that slides into there. And he's getting tall, so let me readjust real quick. Alright. So there we go. Now we can come here, open up the chest, rotate this whole assembly around, especially with his head. Then come here, you want to take this and just fold this down, and it'll pretty much like thoop into place. You can feel it. But it does, and it works. We'll close this up once again. Take the arms, and you can see the way they're positioned. Bring them up on this double hinge like that. Take this, bring it up on this double hinge like so. And now we can, I'm going to fold this up like that. Fold that up because it will be easier to be able to get this bit folded in to the sides there. And bring these down, and you can see those small tabs are actually going to go underneath this orange piece. So just like that. And just like that. So, we'll work more on the upper half actually very soon. We're going to be done with it soon. Take this, untab this, bring it up. Like, bring these out. Bring it up like that. You want to bring down these orange lights here. And then you want to take this whole thing and rotate it in. Rotate it in. Bring this whole thing down. And then this tab is supposed to slot in right there. It can be a little difficult, so sometimes you just gotta... There we go. That was a lot easier this time. It's trying to make me look like a liar. And one thing I'm gonna do real quick is rotate the whole fin here. And one thing I forgot to mention is when you put these in, these bits here pop out when you push these up, which I think is really cool. I do dig that. And you get a tab here and a tab here, a slot here and a slot there. So just plug them in. And there you go. You get the upper half. All but done. Now we'll work on his legs. Just split them right here. Well, yeah. Probably help if that's out enough so I can. Okay. Come back here. Open this panel up. And then we will take the legs here and bring them down all Combiner Wars style. And then this tab will slot in right back there. Like so. Take the foot, bring it up, and bring the heel back like that. And there you go. You get a leg all done. Same thing here. Bring that out. Bring this whole thing up. Make sure this tabs in. There we go. Bring this up. Bring it up. Bring the heel back. And he is standing tall. And now we are literally all but done. We just need to work on his arms. Real quick, there are these two tabs. You can see, a long tab and a small tab. There's two slots, a long slot and a small slot. This will further secure the back. So just take them both and just tab them in like so. So now, what else can we do? We come here. I'm going to rotate this bit like so. Then take this, rotate this around. Untap, pretty much undo the elbow. It pretty much locks for vehicle mode. Then we can bring out the hand here, like so. There we have that. Rotate this around. Bring this around. Out. Open it up. Bringing the hand out. The heel collapsed itself back in. And there it is. This is Masterpiece Hot Rod in his robot mode. And I think he looks amazing. I'm not going to say it's the greatest. I might get the Fans Toys one. But this thing is still pretty good for, you know, the way that it is. Let's get in close there on his head sculpt. You can see it's a very nice head sculpt. It looks like Hot Rod. Definitely has the Man Who Got Optimus Prime killed look. Let's go down to chest and all that. You can see the legs. These are even nicely painted. I love the way they did that. Going up the side. Yeah, the chrome is still here, but it doesn't bug me as much since, again, it's not all the ones that we see in the vehicle mode. So, yeah. There's that. Again, he looks pretty good. I think so, at least. So now, as I, always do, we're gonna, oh, this came undone. We're gonna bring in comparison. Oh, wait, real quick. In the box, we got a collector's card. Transformers Masterpiece, MP-28, Cybertron Cavalier, Hot Rodimus. Here's the back of it. Yeah. I can't believe I forgot about that. Like, I never really forget the cards at all. Alright, and first up, we gotta bring in Badassatron. You can see how he looks with a pretty recent Studio Series figure. There you have that. Here he is with Magic Square's Brawl. You can see how he looks with Brawl. I like that scale. I think that works pretty well. Get him out of there. And because, I have him here. Here he is with Magic Square's Onslaught, who really needs to be clean. You can literally see that Onslaught is way taller. So there you have that. And of course, last but not least, here he is with the man he got killed. The leader, Optimus Prime. Right there. He got him killed. I don't care what anyone says. It was his fault that he died. It was all your fault, Hot Rod. See, if you didn't do this, if you didn't interfere like Cup told you not to, he wouldn't have been murdered brutally by Megatron. Alright, so articulation. His head's on a ball joint, so he can look up really far. He can look down. Pretty good, actually. If you have any of the figures, he can definitely do a great looking down pose there. His arms do a full 360. You can get them past the wings there. They do go out about that far, just due to everything going on. He does have a bicep swivel, which is very tight. A double jointed elbow, which is really cool. See, that's actually still amazing. Rotation there at the wrist. You can even bring the wrist in due to transformation hinge. Fingers open and closed are all molded in one there, as you can see. He's got. If we bring this out, we'll bring the back skirt up and the side skirt. His legs move forward that far, back about that far. Outward, he can do literally the full splits. The eye swivel. He does have a double jointed knee, giving you the full bend there. And his feet move up and down, and you do get a bit of tilt right there. Oh, and also, he does have an ab crunch. So you can literally have him crunching. That is actually really, really cool. Oh, and he's got a waist swivel. So, there you have that. So, of course, he can hold his weapons. So let's get the hands opened up. Open. There we go. Now you can give him both the guns or one of them. I'll explain the one in a minute. Just bring this. If you didn't see that, you just focus. There we go. You just fold this handle down. You can see the 2 tabs there. Same thing here, Boop. And you get the palm in the slot of method of weapon holding. Now, put it in his hand like this, and then try to wrap it around. I normally am able to get it by not having to do that, but it's just easier if you do. But it's just, I don't know why it's so difficult, but it is. I should not be having like a difficult time getting a gun into a figure's hand. But, hey. Oh, shoot, this is coming undone. Alright, there we go. And you can see, of course, that's him with his guns. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that he looks really cool with that. So, you do have that. Another accessory, there we go. Another bit of accessories that he comes with. Well, one of them is requiring the hand to be folded back in. Just open that up. Rotate the hand around. You can see that post right there, because it is for his pizza cutter. I can see why everyone calls it a pizza cutter, because it looks exactly like a pizza cutter. You can see this translucent plastic was used, then it was painted silver, and it spins. You can use it to cut up a slice of pizza. I don't know. But you just take it, and there's a port on the other side. Just plug it into his hand, and there you go. Now he's got his pizza cutter against, Prime's axe. Which one do you think would win? I would tell you, definitely not pizza cutter. And he comes with one more accessory that a lot of people probably like. I need to watch more reviews on him. He's got the fishing rod. Hot rod with the fishing rod. And he can hold that in his hand as well. Just slide it in there. There you go. You can get him into that proper pose if you want. It's up to you. I'm not going to fight with it. But yeah, you can see he can catch fish and slice them in half if he would like. So there you have that. So if you did want to, you could technically recreate the scene from the '86 movie. I use that term loosely. And I will show you why in a minute. Let's rotate here at the bicep. Because in the movie, he shot with these. He aimed up like this. And he's supposed to have a feature. I don't think the seller noticed it. But you bring it up. He's supposed to have his visor. He's missing it. But it's okay. But he can look up. And you can literally have him doing the scene from the movie when he's like, Decepticons. And then he starts shooting at them with these, actually. Just like in the '86 movie. So that is definitely an option there if you want. So there you go. Oh, jeez. So there you have that. And if you untap this, you can also use it as a butterfly joint. If you want to, I'm personally not going to. But, hey, that's totally totally up to you guys on how you feel. Just like with these black screws, they're not bothering me much. And the back, yes, it's thick. The only thing that bugs me about it is just this, but honestly, it's alright. But there you go. And I did say you could put a matrix in there. I don't have... It's supposed to work with the MP-10 matrix. I don't have that, so we're going to use my old Magic Square one. You know, the non-painted one, because he doesn't deserve the other one. After getting Optimus killed. Just bring his chest, open it up, it's on a double hinge. You see that right there. And this actually fits in there perfectly. Literally, that is perfect fit. Just take it, close it up, and there you go. He's got a matrix. Not the right one, because he doesn't deserve it. But it's a matrix. So there you have that. And this has been the review for him. If you guys do like it, please leave a like. It will help my channel out, as well as commenting and subscribing will also help my channel out. Now, I do want to say that this thing is pretty cool. If you like it, I would recommend it. I'm not going to say for you to go and get it. But I'm still thinking about getting the Fans Toys one, because just like the others, yes, I don't really care for the chest being that flat. But it's alright. When I have them like this, I don't really put them in dynamic poses. But when I have them like this, I think he looks fine. You know, just straight on, you know, put him back here, straight on, looks amazing. You put him with Optimus Prime as well. I'm knocking everything down. You put him with Optimus Prime, and he also looks amazing with, you know, the actual leader of the Autobots, not him. But, you know, and that's, like I said, that's a you guys thing. You know, if you think he's amazing, get him. If you don't, you save some money. Or if you have the Fans Toys one, guess what? You're alright. You don't have to get this one if you don't want to. But I got it because I need more Autobots in my collection, because I think I have like 4 or 5 Decepticons. I keep getting more Decepticons, and I need to stop. I have a problem. So, yeah. Now, mine's not like Emgo. Emgo had an issue. I know this was a long time ago when he reviewed it, but his issue was the thing would just lean back. Mine doesn't have the problem, so. But again, please leave a like, comment, and please subscribe. It helps the channel out. It helps the channel out really well. And I think that's it. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.